wait, let me eat my jollof rice with my chicken and dodo that I brought from my house. When I finish eating that, when I'm back to work, you can then have that one-to-one discussion. What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Memes and Minds with Esther. Welcome back, guys. How are you all doing? It's been a week. It's been a week. It's been a week. First things first, it's been raining. And guess what people are saying? Britain is back to being normal. So what are you telling me? So nobody appreciated summer. I get it. There was a massive heat wave. I get it. It was hot. It was like 33, 35 degrees. I get it. But you saying Britain is back to normal, that's just so wild. I'm sorry. And it's been raining. The whole week it's been raining, and it's been so chill. Apparently, I heard there's gonna be another heat wave, but I'm not sure about that. So either ways, you gotta enjoy the weather. You have to. Okay. Anyways, guys, how have you all been? The M&M community, how are you all doing? I just want to say massive thank you to the M&M community. If you don't know what the M&M community is, it is called the Memes and Minds community. So the Memes and Minds community is a space where it's a space for like Memes and Minds family. It's a place where you share your points of view. It's a place where you talk to us. It's like what we call people who support this podcast. The M&M community are people who support, and supporting I don't mean by financially support. I mean more like your engagement, how you support us and how you share our posts, how you like, how you share, how you subscribe, that sort of thing. So it's like a community that pushes the Memes and Minds podcast. Okay, so anyone can be part of the M&M community. There's no entry requirements or whatsoever. No, actually there's entry requirements. There is. The entry requirement is that you must subscribe first. You must like all of our podcasts. You must share and tell your friends about this podcast. That's it. That's literally the entry requirement. Okay. And yeah. And if you want to know more about the M&M community, follow us on our social media, memes_minds_ on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Spotify. Thank you. God bless. Getting right into today's goss. Before that, you know the gist, you know the vibe. Weekly tea. Now, guys, did we hear the emergency alert on, when was it now? Wait, I still have it on my phone. Oh, I've lost it, guys. Oh my God, I think I did. I literally have the notification on this phone because I did not swipe it away from my top notification. I think I lost it, guys. Sorry. I can't remember what day it was. I think it was it Friday, last Friday, or was it Saturday? So the UK government alert that went off that made our phone burst for like 30 seconds. I was so scared. For a minute, I thought my phones were gonna explode because it came on both phones. So I was like, what? My phone's gonna explode. No way. But like, I went on TikTok and people kept saying the UK government could have sent that alert over text. Like, we still could have understood what they're saying and not make us feel like our phone was going to explode or something like that. Anyways, next weekly tea, guys. Can I just say, give you guys warning, give you guys advice as a loving and caring podcast host that I am to use. Guys, take good care of your teeth. I repeat, take good care of your teeth. Even if you're a child listening to me, you're a mother, you're a teen, you're your early 30s, you're your late 40s, I don't care. What I know is that take good care of your teeth. Now, Wednesday, was it Wednesday? No, scrap that. Monday, I was at the dentist, to get my tooth treated because I've had tooth pain for over a year now, nearly 2 years. So it's been so bad that I could not even eat with that part of my tooth. I feel like tooth pain is it's a very popular kind of pain in this generation. I think it's a massive thing, right? So I went to the dentist to get my tooth treated, and before then, months before Monday, obviously, I got told that I had a tooth infection, something like that. That I needed to either take out my tooth, which is a tooth extraction, or to get a root canal treatment done. Either ways, I was scared because, girl, I do not like anything that has to do with the doctors. No offense, I mean, not in a bad way, guys. Like, I don't like them needles, them hospital things. I'm not really a big fan of it. Okay. So hearing like the thoughts alone that, oh, I'm gonna either get my tooth taken out or I do a root canal treatment, which is like a big thing, I was already scared. So Monday, I was prepping my mind for it. I got there, and all glory to God. God is a miracle worker. I got told that it was just a gum growing in my cavity. I was like, okay, thank you. So what's the way forward? And obviously, I did not do the root canal treatment. Neither did I get my tooth extracted. Thank God in heaven. But the after pain, although I did get numbed that day, like they give you an anesthetic that numbs that area they're gonna work on. I did get numbed, and for like 3 days after, I couldn't eat like proper meal. I was just eating like liquid food and food that will not make me chew. But then after the numbness went away, 3 days, 4 days after, I could still feel like the after pain in my mouth, because obviously they've drilled my teeth and everything. But the pain is just so insane. That's why I told you guys, take care of your teeth, girls, boys. If you're growing up, if you're in the age of like 5 to 15 or to 10, take care of your teeth. I got home that day and I told my siblings, I said, guys, stay away from candy. If you know what is good for you, you better stay away from candy. Because when I was growing up, I said I eat chocolate a lot. I ate lots of candies. And I didn't even care I didn't care what the aftermath was gonna be like. And even if you don't see the result at that point, years after you're gonna see the result. Because I didn't see the result. I didn't have any tooth pain when I was growing up. But now that I'm getting older, I'm not seeing the pain. So take care of your teeth whilst you can. Okay, good. That was it. That is my tooth treatment experience. It hurts so bad, guys. Anyways, guys, next weekly tea. Guys, I have just realized that I love survivor movies. I have finally found the genre of movies that I like. It is survival movies. You know those kind of movies where they put you in a situation where it's either life or death, where you have to survive. Those kind of movies where, take for example, you've gone to a cave with your friends, and then you realize that the cave is haunted, and then you have to fight for your. It's a scenario, guys. It's not like it's gonna happen in real life, okay? Except you want to go caving with your friends, caving that you're not sure of, but okay. Anyways, so those kind of movies where you have to survive, where it's either life or death. Okay. And gradually, it keeps getting worse, and it feels like all hope is lost, but it is not lost. Those are the kind of movies that I like. Now, the movies that I've seen for the past 2 weeks now are Devil's Mouth, and I think you should watch it. Devil's Mouth, The Last House, Crawl, Abigail, Bird Box, Nowhere. These movies are so overstimulating, guys. Like, some of them literally stress me out, especially Devil's Mouth and Crawl. No, I think Crawl is even the worst. Crawl is worse. Crawl is worse. Like, there's so many times I had to scream at that girl, like, get yourself, get up and run, or do this, do that. Like, she keeps doing the opposite. Like, it just keeps pissing me off. But I think I love survivor movies. So if you have any recommendation, please hit me up and let me know. Okay? Good. So guys, that is that for weekly tea. What is your weekly tea? Let me know what your weekly tea is so we can talk about it. Okay? Now guys, before we get into today's gossip, into today's discussion, I have two memes that I want to share first. Okay, I saw this meme and I was like, I need to share it with the memes M&M community. Okay, now first meme, I kind of disagree with this one. Ain't gonna lie. The person said expensive trips in Shein outfits is crazy. When I saw this, I was like, it's not bad to go on expensive trip with outfits from Shein or even Temu. I don't know about Temu, but no, I'll stick with Shein. But I don't think there's anything wrong with going on trip with Shein outfit. I'm a Shein girl. I love Shein, even though I shop with other brands. But I think Shein is just really comfortable and easy for everybody to shop on. So if I'm going on trip today, I don't have to get my outfit from like big brands. Like you could get like cute outfits for like vacations or holidays from Shein. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So yeah, I'm disagreeing with this one. Now, next meme, in quote, no days off is not a flex. Please get some rest. I want to talk about this one because I've seen a couple of people say, oh my God, I'm so busy. I work Mondays to Sundays. I don't get rest. I'm such a busy lady, such a busy man, blah, blah, blah. I get it, baby. I get it. You want to work. Totally understandable. We all want to work. We all want to make the money. But you not having day off to rest for yourself, or even going as far as bragging and say, oh, I never get a day off because I'm always busy, blah, blah, blah. It's not a flex, honestly. It is not a flex. You need to get rest. I keep saying, if anything should happen to you today, that same money you're working for, that same money you've been saving up for, they go use that money to rush you to hospital. So you better chill. Okay, so let's not get ourselves all worked up. Okay, I know we all want to make the money. I know we all want to work and get busy and all of that, but there's also time for everything. There is time to rest. There's time to take a deep breath. There's time to reset, and there's time to get back on track. Okay, good. Now, into today's discussion. Growing old is making me picky, part two. I've decided to carry on with this topic because there are more things that I still want to talk about, especially since after our last episode, I did get some things from things is it? I did get some feedback from some of our M&M community members, and they did tell me some of the things that they are starting to dislike as they grow old. I've compared all of them, and I'm gonna start with like physical things that you can see before moving on to psychological things or social things. Okay, so first things first is personally leaving plates in the sink and not washing up after cooking. I hate this one so much. Mind you, whilst I was growing up, like obviously I grew up in an African home back then. After eating, you could literally leave your plate for like the last born in the house to wash. Thank God I'm not last born. Thank God I ain't last born. But after eating, we could literally leave our plate on the sink and wait for like evening. Back then, like we share, we have to like decide who wash plates in the morning, afternoon, evening, the next day. And while my younger sisters grew up, I the responsibility of not washing plates were lifted off my shoulder, and I left it for my younger ones to wash. And obviously back then, after eating, I'll leave my plate on the sink because I mean I'm not the one washing it, so no my problem. That's just not my problem. But at this age, now that I'm older, I just realized that even if I have younger ones to do those things, it still makes sense to wash plates after you eat. It just makes sense because coming back and seeing dirty plates in the sink, especially when like you start seeing like food starting to oh, you know what I mean? So those kind of things, they piss me off. I dislike them. Obviously, I used to like them when growing up, put them there, I don't care. But now I feel like it's mandatory, like it's necessary that I have to wash plates after eating. It's just a thing. Can't help it. Also, washing up after cooking. Rather, what not washing up after cooking. Wash your pots, your spoons, your knife, everything you use take cook. Wash everything and just don't pile them up. Okay. Now, next thing I'm starting to hate as I grow older is uncomfortable clothes just to please people. Now, this one specifically is for African parents. When I used to when I was growing up, right? Obviously, my mom would come home with like some clothes I don't even like. Hi, it's not like I don't like them, but to be honest, they're not really my taste. Like, how can you come back? I'm a size 3 back then. Obviously, growing up as a child. I was like size 3. My mom would come up with like size 5 and tell me you grow into the shoe. I'm not growing into the shoe. It's too big, mom. It's too big. Don't tell me I'll grow into when I grow up. We'll buy a shoe that fits me. Don't. Hey, it's so uncomfortable, right? And growing up, I think how it shaped my mentality is that buy things that you know will last you. That's how it shaped me to some extent. But getting outfits or getting clothes that I know I'm not comfortable with, in rather, or shoes that are not 100% my size because I believe I'm gonna grow into it in a few years time. No, I don't do that. Please, sorry. If it doesn't fit me, it doesn't fit me. If it's too big, if it's too loose, I ain't getting it. Period. Okay. And another view on this particular point is that I've seen some persons that they don't dress because they like what they wear. They dress because they want to seek validation from other persons. They want people to look at them and say, "Oh my God, I love your outfit." Some persons, if they don't get at least 3 compliments, they will start feeling like they don't look good. And that's why I'm gonna tell you this. Listen, be confident in what you wear. Be confident, be comfortable in what you wear. Listen, people are gonna perceive you how you present yourself. If you wear something that's not your generational style, or say you wear something that's out of the ordinary or not normal, I'm not saying go and wear crazy outfits or if you wear something different and you're comfortable with it and you present yourself with so much confidence and boldness, people are going to perceive you as a confident person. People are going to look at you and say, okay, your outfit 8 down. Okay. So do not start to want to dress because you want to get a validation from other persons. You don't work that way. And I've learned that in a way that before I discovered my style, it took me years, right? Growing up, we wear whatever our parents gives us to wear. But growing up, I realized that I want to wear something that I'm comfortable with. I want to wear something that when I go out, I don't start thinking, "Oh my God, is that person looking at me? Like, oh my God, what did I wear? Do I have a wrong outfit on?" Mm-mm. Now, that's why I love fashion. I love fashion. I love outfit. I love styling clothes. I love those things. And one thing I keep saying is that be comfortable in what you wear and be modest. Even the Bible say, let everything be done in moderate. Okay? Let everything be done moderately. Right? So be comfortable in what you wear. As long as it's modest and you look good, go for it. Okay? Right. Now, next thing I'm starting to dislike as I grow older is not caring for my skincare. I'll tell you this. As a kid, after taking your shower, the same towel that you used to wipe your body, you wipe your face with it, you go to the room, rub Vaseline, yeah, 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 yeah. Rub it on your face. You can even rub powder over your face. I don't think anybody does that these days. I don't think nobody does it. Okay. These days, we take our skincare routine so serious. Okay. Now, I have a kind of skin that I don't need too much product to use on my face before I can be all glowing and everything because I have a very sensitive skin, right? I've learned that you don't need too many products for your skin to care. You don't need too many products for you to have a glowing skin. As long as you know what kind of skin you have. Obviously, like I said, I have a very sensitive skin. And because of that, I don't use too many products on my face. Okay. So even if I see some persons using like thousands of skincare products, I'm not bothered because I'm like, you know what? That's what works for you. Okay. Now, in a nutshell, just know what works for you. That's it basically. Okay, so don't be carried away by, oh, you see people using millions of skincare products and you be like, oh my god, I want to use this, I want to use that. Everybody has different skin. So if you like, go and use something that you see online, better know what works for you. Okay. But yeah, now I'm starting to care for my skin compared to whilst I was growing up. I could literally rub anything on my face and I'm good to go. But now it's more like I need to be careful what comes on my face, what touches my face, what goes on my face. Okay. Now, next thing that I'm starting to dislike as I grow older, clashing cutlery against plates. It pisses me off. Like, why are you eating and it feels like you're drumming with your spoon and fork on the plate? Why are you drumming with the? Why are you? You are eating. You are. Now the thing they vex me. Oh, I'm not saying when you're eating, don't make any noise with the plate and with the spoon, but going as far as making like loud noise and oh my god, it pisses me off. Please. Right. Next thing that I'm starting to dislike as I grow old is going out to feel among even with companies you barely know. I'll take that again. Going out to feel among even with company that you barely know. Going out with people that you don't know. Now I have a story behind this point, and the story is that when I just got to the UK and I got my first job, and I wasn't really familiar with my colleagues. Obviously, back then, I wasn't really familiar with the people. I wasn't familiar with the environment. I just want to feel among, right? So they had workers. I don't know who hosted the party or whatsoever. They had this outing that night. So it was a night out, and I was invited. I had every right and every reasons to say no, I don't want to go, but because I want to feel among. I went out with bunch of people that I know absolutely nothing about. The only thing I know about these people are their names and what departments they work. I don't know any other thing about them. So going out that night, I got all dressed up and everything. Got there. I didn't understand the kind of music they played. I didn't understand. I didn't know how to dance to it. I was just like, I was just there. But deep down inside of me, I said I shouldn't be here. I just shouldn't be here. I don't want to be here. And from that day onward, I learned that it's not about where you go, it's about who you go out with. Like I could literally go to the most quiet place on earth with a couple of my friends, my best mates now, and it's still gonna feel so lively compared to going to like party or we outside and then I don't know people who I'm going out with. So I've learned that you know, going out with people that you don't really know, going out with company that you barely know, it's not really a nice feeling, to be fair. It's not really a nice feeling. So that's one thing I'm starting to dislike as I grow old. And next thing is, oh my god, I hate this one so much, is fangirly of, is there anything like fanboy? I don't think there's one like that. But fangirling, I'll explain what it means. So fangirling are those kind of people that they are so obsessed with celebrities. They are so obsessed with celebrities. There's nothing, get me right, let's get this right. There's nothing wrong with having a role model, having someone that inspires you, having someone that you look up to in the entertainment industry or even on social media at large. There's nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that. But where it gets worse is when you're now obsessed with them. You are. I have somebody on my WhatsApp, and I think this person is listening to me right now. I have someone on my WhatsApp. The person literally posts these K-pop stars on their story every single hour. I'm not even joking, like every single hour. And the caption is just so crazy. Like, you are posting K-pop star, you're saying, oh, my man, my husband, love of my life. Like, they don't know you, girl. Wake up and stop being delusional. I'm sorry, what? Ain't no way, bro. No way. Like, come on. To the extent that you're now obsessed. I get if you like their music. Fair enough. Good. That's fine. But going as far as now being obsessed with them and now posting them like they see what you post. They don't really see what you post. Okay. So let's tone it down. Let's reduce the volume. Okay. I mean, I've got people that I also admire on social media. I have, when I say admire, I mean like people that I look up to, people that inspire me in the entertainment industry. I've got people that, they're like a role model to me. That's different compared to you now being extremely obsessed with people that they're not even send you. Be realistic. I'm being very brutal today because we need to wake up. Some persons are still in 2010. 2010. Let's come to 2026, okay? Now, next thing that I'm starting to dislike as I grow old is forced friendship, constantly proving yourself. I can't emphasize on this enough. If you are in a friend group where you have to pretend or where you have to be somebody else just to fit in, girl, boys, you have to wake up. You have to wake up. You have to rethink. You have to reshuffle your friend group. If you are constantly improving yourself, if you are constantly trying to fit into that friend group, you have to wake up. A kind of friend group where you can't be yourself, or if kind of friend group where you are scared of being judged, or a kind of friend group where you can't express yourself because you feel like they're gonna judge you, you have to rethink. Okay, because if for anything, friendship or friend group are supposed to be one of the support system. They are supposed to be people that make you become the better version of yourself and not make you be another version of yourself. Okay, so don't be in a position where you are constantly proving yourself because you want to fit into a friend group or a friendship where they not send you. Okay, I'll leave that on that note. Right. Another thing that pisses me off or that I'm starting to hate as I grow old is last minute plan. Don't text me, don't message me, don't call me and tell me, let's go out an hour after. Or you text me at 3 p.m. and you say, let's go out at 5 p.m. I know they do. No way. Don't do. Hold it. Hold it. No, I've got things to do. I'm sorry, I don't like it because I'm a kind of person that I believe that I'm very organized in terms of like my next week. I already know what I'm doing my next week. I already have it all planned out. I already know what I'm doing that next week. So if you come and tell me, oh, let's go out today, I don't know. I'm not mentally prepared for it. I'm sorry. I have to be mentally prepared. Don't come and tell me let's go. I know do. Sorry. Like, or people that cancel last minute. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not going to say that I'm perfect when it comes to this. I'm not gonna say I don't cancel last minute. I do cancel a little bit, but only on when it's like a serious situation, and I explain myself. Okay, but if you constantly cancel last minute, imagine giving someone high hopes, like they've been looking forward to doing something, and they tell them, "Oh, we can't do this anymore," without a valid reason. That one self no good. That one self no good. Guys, I've just remembered something. Obviously, when we used to grow up, if we want to go out with our friends, we would have to tell our parents like 2 months to 2 months to. I remember when I did that was in back in high school in Niger. I remember when I did end of year party. So my friends and I was gonna go out after the school party and had to tell my mom like 2 months before and say, Mom, we're gonna go out after school. And she said, okay, that's fine. And then that day came after the party. I told my mom, I'm going out with my friends, remember? And she said, I can't remember. Come back home. I said, hey, Chineke, why? Like, I've actually had it all planned. Like, I want to go out. I told you, like, I told him, Mom, like, I want to go out. Like, after school party, this is where we're going to go. And she said, no, come back home. African parents. Hey, it is well. Right. What am I starting to dislike as I grow old? Small talks when I'm not in the mood. Some persons don't know how to read the room. Some persons don't know how to read people's expression. Right? If you come to me, right, you want to have you okay, you know you're in the mood to talk, but you don't know if I'm in the mood to talk, okay? If you come to me and you go, hey, all right, and I tell you I'm good, what's up? And they start giving me story of a life, and I do this, baby, you just know that I'm tired. I can't have that conversation with you. I'm sorry. I cannot. Call it a day. And it's even worse when it's your lunch break. Like I've been talking to people since morning. Now the only time I get to talk to myself is my lunch break. Don't come at me and start want to have a one-to-one talk. I'm not your therapist. Okay. If you want to see me in a talking mood, wait, let me eat my jollof rice with my chicken and dodo that I brought from my house. When I finish eating that, when I'm back to work, you can then have that one-to-one discussion. Okay. But when you see I'm on my break, leave me alone. And I do that as well because I believe that your lunch break is time for you to rest. It's time for you to keep your mouth shut. It's time for you to have peace. Okay, so give people that space. I beg, let them have it. Thank you. Okay, last one before we go. Being pressured to attend events. Now, whilst I was growing up, right? Growing up in an African home, I don't want to go places sometimes. Like I don't want to go to some events with, my one of my parents. And then they keep saying, you must go, you must go. I don't want to. I don't want to. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me stay, I beg. Let me stay. Let me stay in my comfort zone. And I think growing up now, I think it's still the same thing to be fair, because if I don't want to go to any event or party whatsoever, there's no way you can pressurize me. Except you are really, really like one of some of my best mates that could, you know, turn my mind. But other than that, if I say I don't want to go, if I feel like I don't want to go, I don't want to go. Just leave it. Leave it. And that also comes down to the people that you go out with. Like I said, going out with people that they're not really send you, people where you don't really know. People I've heard a story about this lady that she went out with some persons that she's not really familiar with. And anyway, she had her own personal issue going on anyways. She went out that night and she ended up crying because she felt like people were not talking to her. Mind you, she's not really close to these people. So I'm like, if you know you're not really close to these people, why you can't follow them go out? Should be for just stay house. Stay on your own. So going out and then crying in the midst of teens, it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. So, guys, growing old is making me picky. It is making me picky. Like, as I grow old, I've discovered lots and lots of things about myself. I've discovered that there are some things that I used to like when I was growing up, and I don't like them now. I don't really fancy them as much as I used to before. So I think some of the factors that affected this is because number one, change of environment, number two, maturity, number three, discovering what you like. I mean, when you start discovering what your passion is or what you like, or you now have a clear goal of what you want to do, you realize that there are some things that you need to put aside. You realize that there are some things that you have to like say, I don't really need this, that sort of thing. So it's a major thing. And trust me, 5, 10 years from now, you discover that what you used to like now, you might not like them in 10 years' time. So someone told me this, and I did not believe until some time after that I realized that it's really true. Like there's some things that you're so obsessed with right now. In few years' time, you realize that it don't really matter. It's not something that I need to like. Okay. That is that for that. Guys, I saw a video of there's this trending video of Pella and Jarvis with Kai Senat rather, on TikTok live stream. So basically, Kai Senat was asking Pella about his marriage, and I think Pella brought his wife Jarvis in to help him talk to Kai Senat. And one thing I picked from that video that day is that marry someone that actually balance your personality. Now we all know Pella's the kind of person that is really like that kind of, is very outgoing. And then for someone like Jarvis, she's really calm, composed, and like if you watch the video, you see like she was so calm, like talking to Senat, and she even went as far as telling Kai that, oh, when you come to Nigeria, we're gonna host you. You should stream with Pella as well. That woman though, it don't do something massive for Pella life. I'm not gonna lie. So it's a very big thing, because some internet people still not approve of those people marriage, but that's your business, okay? And another thing also happened, that Pella had to cut his hair, like he had to go bald just to, you know, make his fans stop hating on Jarvis, because she also went bald as well. I think now we're just saying how they really genuinely like each other, how they love each other, and it's a really it's a nice thing to see. It's really nice thing to see. Okay, marry a person will bring out your best personality. Okay, or balance your personality. I don't even know how to put the word balance. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. Okay. All right, guys. We have come to the end of today's episode. I really enjoyed today's episode. I'm not gonna lie. I really enjoyed today's episode because it's time to rant. I ranted. You ranted as well. Okay. We all rant. The ranter and the rantee. Okay. So guys, do you want to give us a follow? Do you want to subscribe if you haven't, on all of our social media pages, on TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube as well. Memes_minds_ on all of our social media pages. Guys, when we hit 20th episode, or episode 20, we are going to do our very first giveaway. Woo! We're going to do our very first giveaway, so please do want to stay tuned, stay engaged, and be a partaker of this blessing that the Lord wants to do in our life. Amen. Okay, guys, I will leave you to now enjoy your Friday, your evening, and a good week ahead. Next week is gonna be a bit chill as well. We're gonna have a little bit of sunlight, but it's gonna be a chill week. So do it to enjoy it. Also remember to take it one step at a time. Don't rush yourself. Always applaud yourself, and always remember that Jesus loves you. Thank you for listening, and bye.